Greetings, everyone. I'm Grimnag,
And I'm free run.
and it's that time for the Aussie couple. Today's episode, we're going back to one of our favorite bands,
Boy bands.
well, bands in general, I guess. We're going to be talking.
J-pop.
Yes, we're going to enter the wonderful world of J-pop and our friends at Arashi.
Well, they're not at Arashi.
Okay, they are Arashi.
Yes.
Storm.
Storm, yes.
The Asahi Shimbun brings us today's episode. The final tour? Question mark. Arashi to end activities after 2026 concerts, which is funny because they've already stopped, basically, before back in
Yeah, and
2024.
then I think they gave each other time to decide what they wanted to do moving forward.
Mhm.
Three of them have raised families. One of them has gone off who knows where because we haven't heard from him.
Mhm.
And the other one is doing movies and TV shows and all that.
Well, that'd be Nino. We know Nino's still an active actor.
Well, I meant like Aba and
Aba, we know,
Show.
has his own TV show. I think
Yeah,
he's still
but
doing
what
his
I mean
animal
is
show.
those first three.
And show the stealth with
Newscaster.
Shadow Leader. Yeah, as far as I know, still
he's-
Shadow News.
Those three have gone off to do family stuff, as well as keep working. Obviously.
So they all have kids now.
Yeah, they all have kids.
Okay.
Nino has 2 kids now, I believe.
Matsumoto June.
Yes, MJ. He's still in the showbiz, like full on showbiz.
Isn't he doing productions now?
He's doing production as well for other J-pop groups for their concerts, and Ono is nobody knows anything about him.
Well, I think he's just doing his art and is basically fishing.
Fishing, yes.
Being Ono.
Yes.
I don't know if he's
he
married or
fishing.
anything, but
He has a Chinese girlfriend, last I heard. So I don't really read that stuff anymore. So
we don't really read this stuff, but we totally know all this stuff.
This is stuff that I know from like a year ago.
So yes, we do like Arashi. We've liked Arashi for a while.
They disbanded like what, 2 or 3 or 4 years ago?
Well, let's see. The 5-member male idol group Arashi announced on May 6th that it will end activities with a concert tour to be held next spring. Yay, new concert videos. The unit created by Johnny and Associates Inc. has been on hiatus since the end of 2020, which is basically when we figured they were going to end. Arashi released a 3-minute video on its website for the official fan club members, acknowledging it had been 4.5 years since the 5 members had been seen together before revealing that they were preparing for a concert tour scheduled for around next spring. That'd be an awesome tour to get to, but there's no way in heck we'd ever get a ticket because it's only 2 Arashi fans.
Yeah.
Fan members. The J-pop group's activities will end with this tour, as will the official fan club's operations in May 2026. Satoshi Ono, 44, the group's leader, said in the video, I keep forgetting he's 40. He's only 4 years younger than me. And he's the old man of the group. After many discussions, we all came to the conclusion that we would get together once again to hold a concert as Arashi and end our activities as a 5-member group with the act of expressing our thanks to you directly to all the fans, which was not possible during the COVID-19 pandemic. He added, it was unthinkable that we would go into another hiatus after resuming our activities. Arashi consists of Ono, Masaki, Aiba, 42, Juno Matsumoto, 41. What? They're all saying their names. They've written it for the American reader versus
for
the Japanese reader. Because I'm like, they're reading everything backwards. Kazunari Ninomiya, 41, and Sho Sakurai, 43. The group members made their debut with the release of their first CD in 1999 from Hawaii. Their popularity earned them an appearance in the annual nationally televised New Year's Eve music and entertainment show NHK Kohaku Utagassen for 12 consecutive years, starting in 2009. Jumping between the white team and the red team, I believe, a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Each member also took on individual roles, appearing on variety shows as well as in TV dramas and commercials, earning support from audiences of all ages, and including here in Australia, because they've showed Versus Arashi on SBS here.
Yeah.
On the 20th anniversary of their debut in 2019, the group announced that it would suspend activities at the end of 2020. And that's the entirety of this article. But obviously we've...
Yeah, I think now they just want to do a concert to say, yep.
Thanks and goodbye.
Yeah, we're done. Yeah.
That's going to be an emotional concert for not just them, but for the fans. Yeah.
Yeah, for the diehard fans, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, even for us overseas fans, it'll be kind of like, oh,
No,
but we've already kind of said goodbye in
I've already
2020.
moved on.
Yeah, yeah, it'll be nice to see you type thing, kind of like a
Well, you
reunion
always
tour.
enjoy their songs and their dancing, so
Yeah.
yeah.
So I don't know, is this a downer or is this an upper kind of story? Because it's like, hey, you get one last
No,
go.
it's good because they're able to put it behind them definitely now
Hmm.
and keep moving forward with their new endeavors.
I want them all to make babies. We need another generation of Arashi.
Well, they've three of them have already done that. We just need the other two.
Yeah, well, they should have the money. They should make more babies. Lots of babies.
Well,
Keep the genes
prices in
moving
Japan
forward.
are going up, so
Again, they have the money.
maybe, yeah.
even if even if it's for a fishing guy as your next generation, I don't care. But I want them to
Last I heard,
continue
they
on.
were they made their own production company. They left Johnny's
Hmm.
and they were creating their own production company.
Well, Johnny's dead, so I guess
Yeah, but whoever's came up behind them has totally changed everything and put all the Arashi stuff on YouTube now.
yeah, which is just join the modern world basically.
Yeah.
But I mean, I love the fact that they're doing another concert because I'm going to buy the Blu-ray of that, so we have it in our vault.
Yeah.
And other than that, yay, one last hurrah for Team Arashi.
Team Storm.
Yeah. So, just for those who don't know, Arashi means storm in Japanese, or other
Yes.
way around, however you want to say it. Yeah. It's been a fun
Which is
trip for us.
what they say with their song Turning Up.
Yeah. So, again, I just think it's been an interesting storyline with them and us as fans, as in us too. Because we basically found them together. It wasn't one of those things of, oh, look, you were a fan before, and I brought you into it, or I was a fan and I brought you into it. It was something we kind of found together.
Well, it was my mom was watched versus Arashi every week,
Hmm.
so it kind of went from there.
Yeah, and then we figured out, oh wait, these guys are a boy band. What's their music sound like? And then we went down that rabbit hole and found out they were actors as
And
well.
then yeah, that was funny. Versus Arashi was funny.
Oh yeah, but so was all their other shows. That
I like the
Saturday
one. I
Night
liked
Arashi.
their Kanaguri. What was it called? The one that they had to guess, and then they got the meal at the end.
Oh yeah, but that's on their Saturday Night Arashi. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saturday Night Live, basically type one.
Yeah. That one was always funny.
Yeah, because it'd be like, it's like, oh look, the one thing that you're not good at show that you get spicy is the one that you win the question for.
Yeah, show doesn't like spices.
Bingy.
So anyway.
Wait, let me just say it. He's like, moi. But yes, basically, we just saw this article. It was a great chance to a good last fan woo-ha type thing.
Yeah.
It's like I had to do it. But that's it for this episode. We hope you guys will be here for the next one. Until then, have a great one.
Bye.
Bye.